Hi there, I'm Maria Burke and I'm with Kat Von D Beauty. I'm on the UK events team and I'm one of the artists. This is Abigail, my stunning model, and we're doing a Glamorween clown look today. So let's get on with that. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to take some of the hydrating primer and I'm going to pop a couple pumps onto my hand and we are going to push that into the skin. It's really going to hydrate the skin. So I'm just going to work it in, find any dry areas and give them a special amount of attention. And we're just going to go in with a little bit of concealer. So I'm mixing these two shades, which is the Lock-It Concealer, and I'm using these as a base for the eyelids. And I always mix shades, but this makes a really beautiful base for an eye. So this is going to shape the brow, and it's a really easy way of creating a brow without going in straight away with hard and heavy products. So what we're going to do now is we're going to set the eyelid and we're going to go in for our smoky eye look. I'm using the Shade and Light eye palette and I'm literally just going to go in with the lightest shade. So we've set the base and you can see how full that concealer looks. You really don't need an eyelid primer when you've got this concealer. What we're going to go in with now is really easy and simple. It's called Basket Case. So this is a really amazing liner. You can actually use it as an all over eyeshadow. You don't need to set it. In this case we will, because I want it to be super black. I'm just going to literally buff this on the eye. This is a really quick way to get a smoky eye without really having to try. I'm going to use a little small brush and we're just going to buff this out. So we're just going to do the exact same thing on the other side and create this beautiful smoke, and that's literally just eyeliner and one black shadow and you're done. This is really nice because it gives it like a dewy look under the eye, and that's what we're going for. Kat Von D concealer brush, which is basically like a little kitten paw, and pack that with product. I recommend patting in with your fingers just because it heats up the under eye and it stops the foundation or the concealer, whatever you're putting underneath, from creasing and cracking. And we're just going to buff that underneath. Okay, so we've got our smoky eye, we've got our nice concealed under eye, and what we're going to do now is we're literally just going to do the foundation and then we're going to go in with the black and do the under eye again. And this is basically the big foundation brush. So I'm using a patting technique rather than swiping because it pushes the foundation into the skin and it makes it look a little bit more seamless. If you do swipe, you run the risk of having uneven patches of foundation laying on certain parts of the skin, and we don't want that. I'm leaving the under eye area because we are going to be popping some dark underneath and we don't really need that much. We'll go in with a little bit of cream contour. So this is a beautiful palette just because it actually takes texture away from the skin rather than adding it. I'm trying to take the texture away from the chin by just applying a thick layer of the cream contour just so it's quite nice and soft. Just put a little bit on, and this is really good because it's just giving her highlighted areas back. Fab. Okay, these concealers are really good just because they come in such a variety of shades. You can actually use these all over your face as a foundation, but I always tend to incorporate them in just concealer and contour. So you can see what I mean by it's just giving the skin that sun-kissed look that we needed. Okay, so we're going back in with the Basket Case liner. Very grungy, beautiful liner. And we've created our top lid with it and set that with the black powder. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to press onto the skin. So I'm really working this into the lash line. So I'm going to go in now with concealer and we're going to buff this up and just make it how we want it. So we're going to go into our points. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the brow. So I'm going to start from the base. So what I'm going to do now is I'm literally just going to colour this in. And we're just going to buff that in with a smaller brush. Okay. And I'm going to be using the Nosferatu. So it's a really deep blood red. And it's perfect for this look. These are Studded Kiss lipsticks. They basically are really nice. They've just been reformulated. So they're really nice, hydrating, and they stick on the lips.